You know, Michigan and Michigan State were both in position to win the Big Ten this year, but both struggled down the stretch and failed to do so. Well, neither school's going to hang a banner, but they still have one more chance. That's with an NCAA run to the Final Four and possibly NCAA championship. Now they both get a fresh start. Both the Spartans and Wolverines open NCAA tournament play at the Palace of Auburn Hills tomorrow. Michigan State against Valparaiso, Michigan against South Dakota State. Now, momentum's a funny thing this time of year. A big stop, a good dunk can swing that right back in your direction. Tom Izzo doesn't mind the recent struggles. He hopes they work in his team's favor.
You know, I'm not sure I wanted to wipe the slate clean because you're right, we have had some ups and downs, but really we have had no disasters, you know, where we just fell off the shelf. You know, we've kind of learned from the games we lost, and we've kind of learned some from the games we've won. And yes, it's a clean slate, but I think we've had a heck of a year. And you know, and I tell them now it's the next part, but let's not forget what we learned over those games.
All right, Michigan State's first test is tomorrow at 12:15 against Valparaiso. Michigan plays tomorrow night against the South Dakota State team that Casey, on paper, shouldn't really give them much trouble, but this is the NCAA tournament, and there are Cinderellas.
Jack, it looks like a complete mismatch when you look at Michigan and South Dakota, but in all categories between the two on paper, Michigan and South Dakota, really the only one that jumps out where South Dakota has the clear edge is experience. All 5 Jackrabbit starters have NCAA tournament experience. That came last year. On the flip side, Michigan only starts 2 players with NCAA tournament experience, Tim Hardaway Jr. and Trey Burke, and they start 3 freshmen. But the Wolverines insist that's not an issue. That's the way they've been playing all season long.
It's a new experience, and you know, especially, obviously we got some players that haven't played in this NCAA tournament environment. And it'll be fun, honestly, and you know, I'm curious to see how it's going to be to play against a new opponent.
Obviously, age is just a number, but experience is not. This team's pretty young. Going into this first game, what are you guys going to draw on, you know, as far as experience and leadership?
Yeah, I think obviously this is just it's big. Every game we play now is going to be huge just because it's the tournament, but we're not trying to blow it up to be anything too big. We're trying to go out there and just play basketball and play how we know how to play.
How has the Big Ten schedule prepared you for this grueling NCAA tournament?
It's been everything. It's been so helpful for us. Playing those teams back to back to back. People don't realize how grueling it is on your body and on your mind. I think getting ready for this game now is South Dakota State might be a little bit different team, but they still have that gritty, not pretty mindset. So they're going to get on the ground for loose balls, and I think it's going to be a good matchup for us. And playing those Big Ten teams helped us out a lot.
We'll have much more on both matchups coming up later tonight at 10 and 11. Live at the Palace in Auburn Hills, Casey Jones, 24 Hour News 8.